Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am coming at you with my Cajun shrimp and chicken pasta recipe. A lot of people were asking me to post this up since like last week when I mentioned it on my Instagram stories. And what's so funny is that I actually found this recipe on Twitter, so technically speaking it's not my recipe, but I just recreated it. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Also, if you guys don't have your post notifications on, please be sure to turn those on, because I don't always notify everybody on my Instagram when I upload a new video. And it's so funny because after I uploaded the last video that I uploaded, everybody was like, oh my god, have you uploaded the haul yet? And I'm like, yeah, I already did. But if you don't have your post notifications on, how the fuck are you supposed to know when I drop a new video? But anyways, you guys, this is a very simple recipe. It's something that you guys can do every single day at home. I really love pasta. Fettuccine Alfredo is honestly my favorite. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. I'm like so hungry already. So I feel like you can finish this recipe within 1 hour. It's just a lot of like using a lot of pans. So that's the only thing that I don't like about cooking, is that you have to wash the dishes afterward. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do this recipe. I'm gonna be showing you the ingredients really quick, and yeah, let's get started. So for your ingredients, you will be needing some fettuccine pasta. This is the one that I got. And then for seasoning, I use garlic salt, and also I bought this Cajun seasoning. You can make your own Cajun seasoning, but who the fuck has time? So I just went ahead and grabbed one that already has like everything in it. You will also be needing some cayenne pepper, and you will also be needing some paprika. This is my first time trying out paprika for this pasta. The last time I only used these three to like season the chicken and shrimp or whatever. But I do want to add a little bit of color. I know the one on Twitter had like some sort of red seasoning powder, but I'm not sure which one it was, but it made the pasta like get like a really nice color, because the pasta that I made doesn't have any color. So whatever, it still tastes really good. And you will also be needing a half and half milk cream. I'm not sure, but this is how you make your sauce. So everybody was asking me like, what kind of sauce were you using? But I didn't use no canned sauce. Some butter, and then I went ahead and minced some garlic. I believe this is like about 5 cloves. You for sure will be needing some mozzarella cheese. This is what's gonna make the pasta really cheesy and stretchy, and it's also going to help thicken the sauce if you guys like more of a thicker consistency. You will also be needing some green onions and 1 tomato. Depending on how much you like this, then you can do like 2 tomatoes, whatever. And you will also be needing some shrimp. I already have some defrosting right now, and I also have some boneless skinless chicken breast tenders. I like the tenders because I'm able to like chop it up easier, and they already kind of come like sliced better. But you can also use the regular sized chicken breast. Sorry you guys, my estufa is literally so whack. It be tronando like that all the time, so just ignore it. So since I'm gonna be doing a mukbang later, my sister's gonna be coming over in a bit. We're gonna be filming a mukbang eating this pasta for her channel, so she's gonna come over. So that's why I'm just gonna make the whole pasta, because I might as well, you know. And I also like to eat leftovers as well, so you can use half or whatever, but this recipe is for a full box of pasta. Okay, so I'm gonna add some salt into this as well, to kind of add a little bit of flavor, because pasta tends to be really bland, you know what I'm saying? So when you're seasoning your stuff, don't be scared to season it. You know what's funny is that when I was little, I actually used to film cooking videos. So I'm gonna look for the old cooking videos of when I was little. I don't really cook like that anymore, but it's just so funny. And I was actually cooking fettuccine alfredo too, but it was like the little 99-cent packets that you get like at the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about? It's like literally instant, like couple noodles vibes, but in little baggies. And I swore, dude, I was a chef. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna start chopping up my onions and also my tomato. So this is gonna be for like later or whatever, when the pasta's already done being cooked and the chicken and shrimp is already done being cooked. I feel like this pasta only takes a few minutes to be made, like cooked fully. So I'm just cutting up these green onions like this into small little pieces. This is just gonna add like flavor at the end. And if you guys don't like green onion, then obviously don't use green onion. But Cajun pasta is normally like very spicy, and it just has like a lot of flavors. It's not your average fettuccine alfredo, you feel me? So cut them in little cubes like this. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse the chicken. Look how small these little tenders are. I like these a lot, and I feel like they cook so much faster than the thick ones. And I also do have my shrimp defrosting right here. I defrosted them. Oh! I defrosted them earlier. It's a Cayenne shrimp. We're gonna go ahead and season the chicken and shrimp separately because we are going to be cooking it in separate pans. And it's funny because I asked you guys on Instagram, I was like, should I cook the chicken and shrimp separately or should I cook them together? And everybody was like, oh, you should cook them separately because they do tend to cook like at a different pace. Shrimp cooks faster than chicken. So shout out to everybody who messaged me on Instagram. I always look at my DMs even though I don't respond to everybody, but you guys, anytime I ask y'all, please DM me. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of garlic salt on both.
And that is the Costco size.
Yes, because we love our garlic salt. And then we're, whoa, dude, this is strong.
What is it?
We're also gonna be adding our Cajun seasoning on both. So it's okay to over season it because you're gonna be mixing everything at the end anyway. So you know how the pasta is just like bland and shit. So like it don't matter. So don't be scared of seasoning.
What is that one?
Some of the cayenne pepper. Because remember the last time I made the pasta, it was a little spicy.
Yep.
And then also you can also add more spices at the end when you mix everything up because then you can actually taste it. So this is my first time trying paprika. Whew, that is going to give it a little kick. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. I like how it's not coming out. I feel like I kind of want to put a little bit of oil on the chicken because it's looking a little dry. Look good, Kubush?
Yep.
And you always gotta make sure to check on your pasta because sometimes that shit will be sticking at the bottom and it'll burn. I'm just gonna turn it down on lower heat. I'm just gonna do a little bit of oil. Well, let me wait for it to heat up before I drop it in there. I don't want to put too many chickens at one time because then the jugo starts to...
But they're shrinking. Just do it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, as long as it's on high heat, right? Para que se seque.
Not too high, but yeah. Smells good already.
So I like to flip it like this.
Calm down.
Because I took culinary classes, you know, so no, I'm just saying. It's because garlic shrimp is like my favorite thing to make. So in the little videos that I'd be watching, they'd be like, okay, so you're gonna start sauteing, but it cooks it evenly like that, and I don't have to get another spoon out. See, it's already starting to cook underneath.
I think it's too high, no?
Well, I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm gonna cover it, and I'll turn it down. See, it's already starting to cook quick with it. Because it'll kind of also give you that like grilling flavor, you know? Because if you cook it too much in its juice, then it's going to be like, what the fuck is this? You feel me? This, once the shrimp are kind of like starting to be like a little bit more cooked like this is when you start to add like the garlic. Because if you add the garlic right away, then it's going to be like, the garlic is going to start to burn and it's going to turn brown and it's not going to be good. So this is going to give you like extra flavor. And then I'm going to be adding a few butters. I'll add 2 since we're being fat asses today. That's gourmet right there, dude. Yum.
Wow.
Hopefully this isn't burning. So covering the lid is gonna really help cook the inside of it. So
It kind of creates like an oven.
Yeah, for sure. And I just like to keep it on high heat because I still like the grilling aspect of it. Because before I used to cook my chicken and I used to do it on low heat, that shit used to take forever. Basically, nobody got time to be waiting like that. Okay, so our pasta was pretty much cooked. So I like to put cold water on it, sorry, for it to like stop the cooking. Because we're gonna still warm it up anyway in the pot. So that way you prevent from it like sticking together. Our chicken is pretty much done, depending on how much more grilled you want it. Let me cut one in the middle to kind of see if it's ready. Yep. Once that's like white, you are good to go. Doesn't that look so good on the little wooden thing? It's like corn, huh?
Say chop them up into like 3 pieces.
Yeah. Dude, look at how tender it is. It's just literally like slicing in half. Like, I need to get a better knife to be able to like cut it good without fucking with it, you know? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the pasta here. And we are going to add our 50/50 milk. We're gonna add the whole thing to it. So this is like a thick consistency kind of milk. We're gonna mix this together. We're just gonna pretty much like let it boil. And then we're gonna add the shrimp. And we're gonna add the chicken. And I'm just gonna wait for the sauce to kind of thicken up a little bit to finally add my mozzarella cheese. The cheese part is my favorite. This is what makes the pasta, honestly. And I love cheese, so we're just gonna add some mozzarella and mix it all up in there. I'm not gonna add the full bag because last time I added the full bag and it was just so thick that like there wasn't enough sauce, so I had to add water. Yeah, but like if you guys want to like save it for tomorrow or something, you know. But yeah, the mozzarella cheese adds a really good flavor and it helps make it like nice and gooey, you know. It's just my hand hurts from mixing, y'all.
I think you need more cheese, no?
Yeah. It's because it's all in the middle, see? So Emmanuel's requesting more cheese. Look how it landed. Okay. Now the pasta is starting to get its consistency for sure. So after this, the pasta is pretty much done. So you just taste it, see if you need more salt. All right, you guys, so this is the finished product. I went ahead and added some milk, and then I also added some water, so that way we could still have a little bit of sauce on the side. It's just personal preference, honestly. If you want to add milk, you can add milk. If you want to add water, you can add water. If you want it to be extra thick, you don't want no sauce, it's honestly up to you. So I went ahead and cut up some extra tomatoes and onions because I love some extra tomatoes and onions on mine. I'm gonna taste this and see how it tastes. Let's plate this. So I'm gonna use tongs because she is so fucking thick to even use anything else. Gonna add a little bit of shrimp and some chicken in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion and some tomato, and bitch, your pasta is ready. Let me grab a fork.
Dinner is served.
It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I could eat pasta for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, hold on, let me get it. Let me get it cold. Let me do my Mo Money bite. Because when she does her cooking videos, she does her fetish bite at the end. Because it's not a cooking show unless you taste your product at the end, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need a little salt. But other than that, it is so fire. If you guys try out this recipe, please tag me in your pictures. I would love to see. That completes today's video, you guys. If you want to check out my sister's mukbang of me and her eating this Cajun and shrimp chicken pasta, then I will go ahead and link it down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and added some of this salt because I thought that the regular garlic salt would be enough. So I went ahead and just added a little bit more milk and a good amount of salt just to kind of add a little bit more saltiness because I felt like this pasta is so thick, so as much garlic salt as you put, like, it's still not going to be enough with just the regular garlic salt. So make sure to add some salt.